Hi there, harness racing fans, and welcome to another edition of PA Harness Week. And boy, if I have to say so myself, we got a great show in store for you for the next half hour you will not believe. But before we get to that action aplenty, our gal here, Heather Vitale, just came back probably full of jet lag. She was in Ireland for the past several days, and Heather, tell us what that was all about.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. I just actually flew from the Emerald Island, and my arms are so tired, let me tell you.
Yeah,
I was there for their best 2-year-old race, the Vincent Delaney Memorial, and I was there with 3 Hall of Famers, the Hall of Famer Wally Hennessy, Canadian Hall of Fame, and United States Hall of Fame, Roger Houston, another American Hall of Famer, a New Zealand Hall of Famer, Anthony Butt, and one of my mentors, Steve Wolf, who is an amazing writer for HarnessLink.com. Everybody, the Delaney family treated us like royalty. It was fabulous. I learned so much. If you happen to be on Facebook, you have to go to my page and you'll get all the information there.
You dropped enough names there, babe, or what? I want to make sure you dropped any other.
I
you forget anybody?
More if you like. Steve Ross.
Oh, there you go. Okay, gotcha.
Drop that one.
Okay, good stuff going on, as we mentioned. Let me tell you what. We have arguably the 2 best 3-year-old pacers in not only North America, but maybe even in the world. And they are on a collision course to meet down the line in an event that will get 50, 60, maybe more thousand people, the Little Brown Jug. And one of them we raced right here at Harrah's Philly last week. The horse's name is McWicked, and Mabu Heather's got that race for you.
I do. This was a Pennsylvania Sire Stake race. Now, first of all, you know, you're thinking this is like a 2-horse heat, right? Because we've got number 7, McWicked, with driver David McMiller, 1 to do chalk, and then number 2 is Lyonssomewhere with Yannick Gingras. He was 2 to 1. We're going to send it up to Mike Bozich, our announcer, for the call.
Around the first turn they go. Lyonssomewhere has the lead. McWicked drives up quickly to challenge. Karachi Hanover's on the inside in 3rd. Coming away 4th, Tom's Titan. Break up a length and a half. Let's Drink on at 5th. Break up another 2 to Some Size, Some Style. And the trailer is Some Player. Quarters up 26 even. McWicked takes the lead. McWicked up by a length now. Then 2nd is Lyonssomewhere. Racing in 3rd position, Karachi Hanover. Towards the inside, Tom's Titan is 4th. Racing in 5th, Let's Drink on it under the finish line the first time. Some Size, Some Style in line 6. Some Player trails the field 7 lengths away from McWicked, who has the lead by a length. Dave Miller throttling the speed here through quarter 2. Lyonssomewhere is 2nd. Karachi Hanover tight on the Gingras helmet 3rd. Halftime 54-3. They race up the bank stretch. Tom's Titan now rolling the dice first over. Let's Drink on it as found cover. Some Size, Some Style attempting to save ground, and Some Player trails the field. They make their way towards 3/4. McWicked shows the way. Tom's Titan driving up on the outside now. Lyonssomewhere on the inside 3rd as they go around the turn. Karachi Hanover is pinned in. Up on the outside, Let's Drink on it as 2nd over position. 3/4, 1:21-4. McWicked standing tall. Tom's Titan grinding up 2nd. Inside Lyonssomewhere 3rd. 3 wide from the back. Here comes Some Play as they straighten the way. And making a break in the pocket was Lyonssomewhere. And McWicked kicks away to lead by 3. Tom's Titan on the outside 2nd. Up the inside, Let's Drink on it. Down to the finish. McWicked by as much as he pleases.
Like I said before the race, you think it's going to be a 2-horse race, you know, but it ends up being a 1-horse romp. McWicked just on McFire. I gotta say that. Sorry, it just comes out.
Is it written somewhere you gotta do that? Oh, Mick thing. She goes to Ireland, everything becomes Mick.
Okay, he leaves and he grabs the front. He jogs and he ends up winning in 1:48-4. Number 5 was Let's Drink on it 8-1 with Tyler Smith. He was 2nd. Number 3, Tom's Titan, a 36-1 bomber with Corey, and he is an Irish name for you.
Mick Callahan.
Or O'Callahan, either
or
one.
Callahan.
Yeah.
Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it gives me great pride and pleasure to introduce another top contender. He's watching race 9 Sunday at Tioga, the event, the $255,000 Empire Breeders' Classic for 3-year-old pacing colts. This is the final. Number 4, he's watching with Tim Tetrick, a 1-5 overwhelming prohibitive choice the Ron Burke entry of number 2, 45 red with Jim Morrill Jr. and 2A JK End of an Era with Brian Sears, 7-2. Let's see what happens.
Twin B Speedo, who sets the initial pace. JK End of an Era is driving up alongside, and he's watching splits rivals, a three-way tussle to the first turn. Sees he's watching take a narrow lead, and JK End of an Era duck into the pocket in front of Twin B Speedo, who is quickly relegated to third. Neat is fourth, 5 lengths off the lead and 2 clear of Winds of Change. His entry mate Capital Accounts right behind and 8 lengths off the lead. 2 farther back. 245 right in 7th. Ideal Magic is 8th. And Western Conquest at the back of the pack was 14 lengths off a 27-1 first quarter. He's watching, passes us the first time. A length and 3/4 in front of JK End of an Era. And Twin B Speedo's tracking along from third. David Miller has Winds of Change first over on the clubhouse turn, gaining to within 3 lengths of the lead. Tracked by entry mate Capital Account at the half mile. Neat's been shuffled back to 6th, 5 lengths off the lead. 45 red has 7 to make up, pinned in now by Ideal Magic. And 2.5 off last remains Western Conquest, 55-4 for the half mile. Inside 3/8 to go in the 8th Empire Breeders' Classic. He's watching, maintains the lead by a length and a half. Winds of Change is applying mild first over pressure at the quarter pole. JK End of an Era is mired in traffic. So is Twin B Speedo, pinned in a joint 4th with Capital Account. They're 3.5 lengths off the lead. Neat's in the clear with 5 to make up, wide of 45 red. 3/4, 122-2, and the field turns for home. And he's watching, kicks clear. He's watching, opens up to a 4-length lead. JK End of an Era can only give futile chase. Here's He's Watching. He's watching a dominant winner in the EBC by 6.
He's Watching was the most dominant kind of winner on the engine to win by 4 open lengths in 1:49-1. JK End of an Era got a perfect 2-hole trip, but still could not threaten the winner. Number 5, Twin B Speedo, 17-1 with Mark McDonald, got third. And Heather, these two are on a collision course. They won't meet again until the Little Brown Jug, correct?
That's correct,
But
yes.
they will race one more time.
Yes, and I'm really looking forward not only to their next start, but man, Jug Day, September 18th. Oh, it's going to be on CBS Sportsnet.
Oh.
We're going to have it live. I'm going to be on the show. It's going to be such a great race. You know, this is one of the years, I mean, there's a couple really great horses in this 3-year-old pacing colt division.
Yeah.
It's not like there's just one, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, wow, it's something to look forward to.
Do me and the fans watching out there a big favor. If you're planning on kissing either He's Watching or McWicked, tell us which one you're planning to kiss so we can go the other way and bet that one.
That is so not fair. He's talking about something that happened like 3 years ago when I kissed Auckland Reactor before his debut in America.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he had to go back to New Zealand after 1 peck from her. The kiss of death, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, don't we have to go to break or something? Or do you have to...
I want to mention that also on Sunday's card at Tioga, Precocious Beauty won the female counterpart of the race that He's Watching won, the Empire Breeders' Classic, in fine fashion by 2 lengths in 1:51-1 with Doug McNair. Don't go anywhere. We got more action coming up from right here at Harrah's Philly, Pennsylvania. Sire Stake action in your face. And it ain't no disgrace.
Tonight, it's race night. Where the biggest events roll like thunder all season long. At Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs, race night is your time to shine.
The world is full of compromises, but not here. Not on this day. Not in this race. Not in this sport. Every bet is a hope. Return on investment comes in seconds. This is harness racing. We welcome you to the Harness Racing Fan Zone. See it all for yourself. Feel it in all the passion. Share that experience with others. The Harness Racing Fan Zone puts you in the driver's seat.
Hi there, Kim Asabi, and welcome to PA Harness Week. She's Heather Vitale. I'm Steve Ross and Mabu. Heather's got that race for you.
We've got more Pennsylvania Sire Stakes action right here, Harrah's, Philadelphia. Number 3 is Tell It Like It Is.
Aaron Neville, 1966 one time.
Very nice. And with Brett Miller and the Sulky, 2-5. Number 7, Limelight Beach, 3-1 with Yana Gingra, and number 1 is sometimes said with Timothy, and they are 5-1.
Limelight Beach, who shows the way, all-star partner, enjoying the pocket journey, tell it like it is, stays inside. Halftime 55-4 as they race up the backstretch. Outside, sometimes set a first over bid, now in 4th. Up on the outside, coming second over 5th is Maxi Bond as they make their way towards 3/4. Inside, Some Stars Somewhere is 6th, and Naked City's getting outpaced as they make their way to 3/4. Limelight Beach has the lead. Outside, sometimes said, moving up second as they go around the turn. All-star partner on the inside 3rd. Up on the outside, gaining ground second over is Maxi Bond. Inside, tell it like it is, has no place to go. 3/4, 123. Top of the stretch, inside Limelight Beach. Up on the outside, sometimes set on even goes. They straighten away for the stretch drive, and sometimes said takes the lead. In between us is Limelight Beach, trying to get up the inside. All-star partner. It's sometimes set on the outside with Limelight Beach, sometimes said to win.
Limelight Beach, he left to cut the splits until sometimes said comes rolling up on the outside. Finally wears down the pace sitter, gets up to win by a length at 150-1. Limelight Beach did hold on for second, and then Tell It Like It Is was 3rd. There is this really great book that just came out about standardbred horses, actually older standardbred horses. It's written by Ellen Harvey.
I saw it. Nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful coffee table book. Ellen Harvey was one of my first bosses, and the pictures in it are by Barbara Livingston. If you haven't seen her pictures, she's world renowned. I got an opportunity to interview Ellen recently, and we're just going to go right into the interview and let her tell you all about the book. Ellen, we're just going to start out with a general question. Tell me about Standardbred Old Friends. What is it about?
Standardbred Old Friends is a 216-page coffee table book about some old friends of yours and mine. They are horses that are, for the most part, age 20 and older, who were outstanding in our sport 20 or so years ago, who we haven't seen, we haven't thought of. A lot of these horses we don't even know where they are. The broodmares and the geldings are a little hard to find sometimes. So with the renowned equine photographer Barbara Livingston, who's a friend of mine, spent a little bit more than a year going from Sweden to Southern California to Maine, down to Florida, to track these horses down and see what they look like and what their lives are like.
Yeah, not only is the book absolutely gorgeous, I mean, just so beautiful, but the story's in it, and that's where you come into play, right?
Yes, I'm not much good with a camera, but I can do pretty well with a laptop sometimes. And a lot of these horses have lives as we would expect. Horses like Mac Lobel, who were well known all over the world, became stallions. He lives in luxury at a lovely farm in southern Sweden. But a lot of other horses have ended up in second or sometimes third careers. The horse on the back, a mare named Dreamy Starlet, was on the New York Sire Stakes circuit, didn't do so good there, was on as a broodmare, didn't do so well, but now she's one of the top dressage horses in Maine. We also have a police horse in Saratoga who's been on the job for 11 years, keeping the peace up there, Heather. And we call them horses of distinction because they're not all world champion and millionaires, but they've distinguished themselves in other ways.
We've been friends for a long time. Ellen was one of my first bosses, by the way, so you can either thank her or be mad at her, one or the other. So I wanted to have her on to talk about the book, but just a basic, why should somebody get the book? I mean, is it for any kind of horse lover?
Well, I think it is. It's first of all, and most importantly, a historical record of what has happened to these horses when they left the track. What do they look like? What are their lives are like? I think it's also many stories about what can a horse do for us in our lives. It's not all about money. It's not all about trophies. These horses are contributing to people's lives in many different ways. We have, actually, the dam of McArdle is in this book, who, as if siring a $3 million winner isn't enough, she's now raising orphan babies at Hanover Shoe Farm. She's now on her 4th baby. She raised 7 of her own. She raised Uffizi Hanover, who was second in the Breeders' Crown last year, and she is contributing to society, and I think we have a lot to learn from horses like that.
Thank you so much for being on the show.
It was great to see you, Heather. You were one of my best interns ever.
Again, if you want to get that book, you can just go to the Harness Racing Hall of Fame and Museum website, and you can pick it up there. I believe she's got it on Amazon as well. So it's an amazing book. By the way, the executive director from the Pennsylvania Harness Horsemen's Association, Ron Batoni,
The Ron Batoni?
The Ron Batoni. We're dropping names. Gave the check off to buy a mother load of these books, and what they're going to do with them is put them in all the local schools around our Pennsylvania racetracks that we show on PA Harness Week, to the schools and the libraries, and that's great exposure for our sport.
Way to go, Ronnie. Good stuff. And you know, I could like take a Joel one out of you for myself. Just put it in my mailbox if you wouldn't mind, okay? And when we come back, we'll go up to Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs, check out some Stallion Series action, and more PASS Pennsylvania Sire Stakes. Don't go away.
Is a sizzling opening quarter here tonight, and Bahama Blue, George Napolitano lead it.
When it's your time to shine, what will you do? At Mohegan Sun, wherever tonight takes you, it's your time to shine.
Hello there, welcome back to PA Harness Week. She's Heather, I'm Steve, and we go up to Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs as promised. Race 10 on Friday was a Stallion Series race, 20 dimes on the line. 3-year-old pacing fillies. Number 2, Lucy's Pearl with Jim Morrill Jr. was the prohibitive 1-5 chalk. Number 8, Beachbody. I like those beach bodies. Was 6-1 with Georgie Knapp. Number 3, Caviar Shelley with Joe Pavia Jr. was 7-1. And here's the call.
Beachbody, George Napolitano Jr. Open up now to 2.5. Caviar Shelley second. Caribbean Pace Tribe pacing third, 2 back. Lucy's Pearl is 4th. A move to the outside. Coming on 5th is Shirkin Hanover. Nowhere to go along the inside for Quick Thrill. And the trailers Tricks again and Secluded Beach as they approach the half-mile pole. It's still Beachbody in front, 55-1. Down the backstretch, the second and final time, and Beachbody is trying to go coast to coast, opening up now to 4. On the outside, Lucy's Pearl is first over, and reeling her in now second and going after the leader. Caribbean Pace Try saving the ground at the rail third. Up on the outside, Shirkin Hanover is next, locked at the rail. It's Quick Thrill 5th at 3/4 clicked on the board in 1:22-1. It's Beachbody in the far turn, leading it. In the pocket now is Lucy's Pearl, and a gap of 3 to Caribbean Pace Try. On the move is Quick Thrill. They're at the top of the stretch. They straighten for the wire and drive in the home stretch. It's Beachbody with the lead, and Lucy's Pearl's going to try to turn it on in a deep stretch. Lucy's Pearl on the outside, the strong horse, Jim Morrill Jr. to win it all. Lucy's Pearl.
Caviar Shelley was first to show in front on a 26-4 opening split, but made a break. Eek! Then Beachbody strutted her stuff, took the lead, and held on to the wire. Just getting beat in the last jump by Lucy's Pearl in 1:15-4. Number 4, Quick Thrill. Nice.
Don't go there.
Off at 44-1 with Simon Allard was 4 back in third.
All right, now I've got more Pennsylvania. Sire Stakes action, $74,000 on the line. 3-year-old pacing fillies. Number 4 is a Beach Gal with Yannick Gingras. 7-5 here. Number 6 is Bahama Blue. 5-2 with George Napolitano Jr. And then number 3 is Tyra, my son Wyatt's favorite horse. Some key tricks in the bike, and they are 3-1.
Bahama Blue, George Napolitano lead it. Parked on the outside, Eiffel Tower, Dave Miller to challenge the lead. Tyra getting the good trip, Tin T trick at the rail third. Then it's Beach Story saving ground 4th. A length and a half to Beach Gal. The trailers remain happily ever after. Katie said to the outside as they approach the half-mile pole. On top as they hit the half-mile, it's still Bahama Blue. The half-mile, 53-1. They're motoring down the backstretch the second and final time. And it's Bahama Blue still hanging on to 3/4 of a length. Pressure on the outside right now. It's Beach Story now sticking ahead to the good. Waiting to strike is Tyra in the pocket third, picking up to cover the outside. Beach Gal starts her campaign. 3/4 clicked on the board in 1:21 flat. They're moving into the far turn the final time, and Beach Story takes over for Ron Pearson, leads the way. Here comes Beach Gal to put on the pressure. Tyra still needs the racing room. Bahama Blue, they turn for the wire. An eighth of a mile apace, and it's Beach Story and Beach Gal. They're both coming for the wire together. Beach Gal far outside. Katie said is flying. It's Beach Gal and Katie said Beach Gal.
What a finish, right? Number 5, Beach Story off at 5-1 with Ron Pierce in the sulky. They turn home on the lead, and then both the Beach Gal and number 2, Katie said, by the way, 8-1 shot, right, with Marcus Miller in the bike. They're in pursuit at the wire. It was Katie said. It came from dead last. Just an amazing race. Wins by this much. A nostril over Beach Gal. Beach Story, by the way, was third.
Okay, Saturday's 5th. A $74,000 Pennsylvania Sire Stakes for 3-year-old pacing fillies. Sand Between Your Toes, the number 4 horse with Brett Miller was 2-5. Number 3, All-Star Rating 3-1 with Yannick. Number 2, Take That Hanover with Georgie Knapp was 5-1. And here's the call.
Galley by the Beach. Hall of Famer John Campbell moving for the lead. All-Star Rating is back to second. Then it's a gap of 2 to Take That Hanover third. A gap of 2.5 more. And Sand Between Your Toes still sitting 4th. 3 more to Mama's Fallen Angel, also encouraging. And the trailer remains Do Your Job as they click the half mile in 54 seconds flat. And down the backstretch they go the second and final time. And Galley by the Beach, the one to catch, leading it by 3 parts of a length. Pressure on the outside once again for Take That Hanover. Sand Between Your Toes picks up to cover the outside third. Up along the inside next is All-Star Rating. Up along the rail, Mama's Fallen Angel, nowhere to go as they click 3/4 of a mile in 1:21 3. Galley by the Beach, the one to catch, still hangs on to the lead. All-Star Rating in the pocket, parked up on the outside. Take That Hanover 3 wide. Here comes the favorite, Sand Between Your Toes, as they sprint home with an eighth of a mile apace. It's Galley by the Beach with the lead. Up on the outside, Sand Between Your Toes, the strong horse, looking real good in the deep stretch. Sand Between Your Toes in front.
Sand Between Your Popsicle Toes took cover behind Take That Hanover and got up to just nail All-Star Rating right on the money in 150 flat. Number 6, also encouraging a 12-1 shot with Dave Miller, got third.
We have got Pennsylvania Sire Stakes action up the wazoo on the show today, because I got more right here. $75,000. 3-year-old pacing fillies, number 3 of Hanover. David Miller's in the bike, and they are even money. Number 8, Marathon Day at 3-1 with George Napolitano Jr. Number 7 is Cinamony with Corey Callahan, or Corey O'Callahan, or
Corey McCallahan.
Yeah, 9-2 in this one.
Down the backstretch, the second and final time, Cinamony leads the way by a full length. The battle for second on the outside, Marathon Day at the rail. Southwind Silence heads apart for the second and third position. Uffizi Hanover gets the great trip with cover the outside 4th. Nowhere to go for Maya Bell 5th. To the outside, Seashell Hanover 3/4, 1:21 4. Into the far turn, the final time. Cinamony still hangs on to the lead for Corey Callahan as they turn for the wire. Cinamony under a drive opens up now a length and a half, 2. Uffizi Hanover trying to get her in a deep stretch, and Marathon Day, an upset here. It's all Cinamony in front. What a big mile for Cinamony.
Cinamony got away 5th on a 26-3 first quarter, and then Corey Callahan just set sail for the lead. Cinamony cleared, and that was that, right? Winning it easy in 1:50-3. Uffizi Hanover closed well to beat Marathon Day for second. Let me just say one thing. I took a pair of Corey Callahan's colors over to Ireland for a charity event. So Corey's colors were there, along with David Miller's, Tim Tetrick's, and they were sold for charity over in Ireland.
But it's not the same as Callahan, because when you go to Ireland, I don't care if you put a Mick in front of it, an O apostrophe in front of it, it is stone cold Irish.
Totally.
There's no way around that. Okay. Stick around. When we come back, we're going to have a look at the Dan Patch Invitational from Who's Your Daddy Park, and let's find out if Sweet Lou can indeed win his 9th race in a row against the best pacers on earth. move away.
And here he comes. Sweet Lou from third, now second.
Feel the action. Get a taste of victory. Spice things up. And play to win. Mohegan Sun, off-track wagering. Allentown, Carbondale, East Stroudsburg. Always leave happy.
Hello there, you, and welcome back to PA Harness Week. Heather and Steve are here. You're out there, and Sweet Lou is ready to strut his stuff. Where the event is the Hoosier Daddy Park Dan Patch race.
How about Hoosier Mama Park? I mean, what's up? It's always got to be Hoosier Daddy.
Joanne Looney King.
It's my mama, right?
Oh,
okay, you knew that.
Oh, can't we share her?
Hoosier Mama.
There you
That's
go.
who she is, yes.
All right, back to the big race. Number 5, Sweet Lou, now going for 9 in a row. He is undefeated since he teamed up with Ron Pierce. Is that a couple or what? Here's a couple that beats a full house any day, right?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. They're perfect together.
Absolutely. Like New Jersey and you. 1 to 5 with Pierce. Number 1, Dancing Yankee, trying to hunt big game here. Let's see how he does. 5 to 1 with Tyler Buter. The rest, all double-digit bombers. Let's see what happens.
Here he comes. Sweet Lou from third, now second. And Sweet Lou coming right up to challenge Better's Edge. Sweet Lou stepping by, taking the lead. So it's Sweet Lou clearing to the lead as they come to the half. Better's Edge to the inside second. Carroll's Comet back to third. He's now blocked as Heston Blue Chip comes rushing up on the outside from fourth. They pass the half, 52-4. And Sweet Lou leads a stiff pace to the turn. Heston Blue Chip is there at his wheel in second. Inside Better's Edge locked in third. State Treasure 3 wide on the outside. Dancing Yankee in the mix between horses. Buried to the inside, Carroll's Comet as they come to the top of the stretch with Sweet Lou leading the way. At 3/4, 120-1. As they enter the stretch, it's Sweet Lou a length and a half. Better's Edge to the inside follows along in second. Carroll's Comet to the inside. And to the outside, Heston Blue Chip dropping back. Dancing Yankee moving up with less than an eighth of a mile to go. Here comes Better's Edge. Sweet Lou on the front. Better's Edge is coming to him with every stride. Sweet Lou, Better's Edge together at the wire.
Sweet Lou and Ron Pierce remained undefeated as a couple, but not by all that much. Lou eked out a tight win over stablemate number 7, Better's Edge, won over 28-1 with Ricky McComber Jr. Number 4, Carroll's Comet, a 50-1 bomber with Aaron Merriman, got third. Woo, he's still undefeated with Pierce. It's exciting stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, keep your eye out for Better's Edge, though. Better's Edge is like always right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Scary good.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Want to mention that our lovely Charlotte McBride was missing in action this week. She's on vacation. She'll be back next week, and we'll see her pretty blonde face here where it belongs at PA Harness Week. And for all of us here, Bruce Casella, Charlotte McBride is on vacation, my beau, Heather Vitale. I'm Steve Ross reminding you to pick up the pace just a taste and get yourself high on harness.
It's only natural.